Hi guys, welcome to this plan with me. I will be planning for the week of the 6th through the 12th using a mystery kit from ScribblePrintsCo. I don't remember which month exactly, but right now I'm just flipping through the kit and I had put down like the foil, the foil overlays and the foil bottom washi. I used foil from ScribblePrintsCo and Sadie stickers. From Sadie stickers it's called Pixie Hollow, and from ScribblePrintsCo it's just Sparkly Hollow. So right now I'm putting down like the base of the kit. I use the 15mm washi. sorry, I hope I'm not killing headphone users right now. I've been feeling a little weird in my chest, so I'm sorry that I'm clearing my throat to talk to you guys, or clearing my chest, but yeah, I'm just putting the base down this week that I'm planning. I had seen my best friend, and right now I'm putting down the other part of the bottom washi, and all of this is kind of like irrelevant because I'm gonna end up pulling it all up anyways, because I still don't quite have the spacing of using the bottom washi figured out that well with this planner, and because of that I'm actually considering just like getting the cloud. I'm interested in the Aurastel cloud, the cotton candy one. That's what I'm the most interested in, and I've like talked to one of my planner best friends and I'm like, let's do it. Like, yeah, I thought about just getting the color I want from Aurastel and then, just waiting until the end of the year, but I will have to see because this bottom washi situation is just like not fun. And also, I'm sorry if my voice sounds like a little weird. Like, I've been having my voice crack this past week. Another reason why it's been hard for me to film these plan with me's and do my voiceovers, but here I am trying. So yeah, like I said, just doing the bottom washi, and I'm sorry for, the top of my head coming into view. This is something that's kind of difficult for me. It's not very easy. Never easy cutting down the bottom washi. Like sometimes I'm like, why do I torture myself? But yeah, so went ahead and did the bottom washi, and I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Like, what is China doing in this plan with me? So I think, I'm flipping over, flip-flopping, and I'm trying to figure out, how I'm going to put my boxes down. So yeah, I'm just figuring that out right now. And then this kit is just like so pretty. The colors and like the elements, but definitely did not like the fashion girls that much. So yeah, a little tip on my like layout, I typically like to have the images mirror each other. So if the bottom box that's going to go in the bottom row is like a flat lay like this, then I will make it mirror on the other side and that'll be a flat lay. Sorry. So yeah, so that's how I pretty much do that. And then if it's a scene, then I, mirror that on the other side. Sorry, I think I'm just like losing my voice. I've been trying to fight off a cold, I bet. Like, I haven't had like actual signs of sickness, but besides like losing my voice and like being low energy and not getting sleep. So yeah, that's an important story. I usually try to use the ruler from Erin Condren to like make it fit properly, but like I don't have bougie boxes and it can be really even difficult just getting the ruler to be still. So, like I said, for the most part, like what I'm doing right now is irrelevant because I'm gonna just rip it all up. Also, notice how I have the like header overlay on that one header, and then it's gonna be the only one in the whole spread with it. I keep forgetting to do header overlays. Like, I didn't want to go ahead and put them all on there. Like, I was gonna do it, and then by the time I like sat down and filmed 2 weeks after starting the base, probably, I was just like, all right, let's just get through this. Let's get it over with. So yeah, but don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna bore you guys for too much longer, hopefully, because this is about to like end and start over once we get to like the top of this, because your girl thought that, the spacing would work out, and then it did not end up working out. So if you guys have any tips for setting this up, like, let me know. I mean, I don't want to go top down, but like it seems like that's the only way. So yeah, I'm just putting the double box. I always put them over the weekend, even when like they don't have to be. And see, this is like where I start to realize like, this is effed up. Like this is messed up. So I think this is gonna be like a huge pause. Yeah, look at that, me trying to figure this out. Yeah, so I had used the washi overlays on both sides of the pictures to like kind of make it look like a frame of the sparkly hollow. You can't really see it that well. And then here I am like, all right, let's start whiting out the dates because I was gonna try to make it work, and girl, it just did not work. I was like, oh, this is so annoying. Planner things, am I right? So yeah, let me think of some things I can talk about while this is going on. This part that I'm planning for this week is about, and then it kind of jumped there. Yeah, it definitely jumped. I had pretty much like a week, I think, or a week or two until classes started from that point. So yeah, I'm just trying to put down the date covers, and I don't know if this is like I fixed it. I really can't tell. Like, what am I doing? Sorry for the silence. I got like so enamored by like what I'm doing right now because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I ended up taking this all up. Sorry, I'm just blanking out. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, then I'm definitely gonna be fixing that because the headers are completely different location compared to the other side. So I did that off camera. The like fixing. Sorry, I'm so sorry for clearing my chest, my throat, whatever. Like I bet you guys can probably even hear it, is like how tired my voice is. Like I shouldn't even be filming this, like recording this right now. Anyways, so back to the plan with me. Let me see. So yeah, I can't remember. I think this is October Mystery. This is definitely October Mystery. Usually SPC makes her October Mysteries kind of like a wintry theme. So yeah, when I saw this kit, I kind of like was really excited. I used to ice skate a lot as like a preteen, from like age 12 to maybe 14. Nothing competitive at all. But I used to go like ice skating, like Friday nights. We had a place called Skate Quest where I grew up. It's like an indoor skating rink. You could go get hot chocolate and smoothies and snacks, and you pretty much just ask your parents for, the money and the food. The cost of money and ice skating, I think it was maybe like $5 or less. And so me and my best friend, we used to go ice skating. So this kit was like extremely nostalgic, not only because of the ice skating, but because it like reminded me of my best friend. And I had had plans, and I had saw my best friend this week that I'm planning. We did exchange Christmas gifts. Sorry. Yeah. So we exchanged Christmas gifts that week, and it's been a while since I've seen her. So yeah, it's always a fun time to like reunite. As you can see, I'm now using undo to pull up the washi. I was about to use undo as an adjective, like I'm undoing. So yeah, sorry. My laugh sounds awkward. Yeah, so I'm like, why can't I see the bottom of what I'm doing? Okay, I'm doing date covers. So did the date covers. I'm not a fan of this date cover layout. I like the new one much better. That one just looks like really off-putting. Like I can't really describe it. But yeah, I like the new SPC date covers. So that's my 2 cents on that. I'm so sorry. Let me see what I could like talk about until this is done. Like, let me think. I'm trying to think, but also my voice is tired and I'm tired. But we're gonna get through this. So I'm so sorry if you're like bored listening to me. So right now I'm putting the like tall girl box on the sidebar. Doing my sidebar can be kind of a pain, but I think this kind of turned out okay. For me, I had ended up putting the sidebar a little higher, and then I used the full, like not full boxes, they're half boxes, rectangular half boxes, and I usually just put like a highlight from that week in the sidebar. Then I use this scene full box with the with the foil overlays, and then I use another box, and then I ended up picking like a fancy label, I think, and I forgot what I ended up marking there. I should have grabbed my planner. Right now it's sitting like on the other side of the desk and it's too far away because I'm connected to headphones to go grab it. So yeah, I just used the fancy label, the purple fancy label, and the two boxes. They're pink and blue. I just love the colors. Like, I can't even express enough. So that's my previous week, and I think I was like looking for how I had done, my sidebar and what I had marked in the previous week. Ooh, I had to fight off a yawn just through that. So I'm like, okay, what's taking so long? So I'm putting the date dots. I use the Sadie stickers, date squares, date dots, whatever. I just think hers are like Times New Roman. They're kind of like dainty and cute. So yeah. But yeah, the more I deal with this Erin Condren planner, the more I want to just get on the cloud train. As much as I talked so much crap about the cloud, it wasn't so much about the cloud, but just like people overhyping it and being like, oh, it's the best thing. I'm like, yeah, it's alright. So anyways, I think I'm like zooming out. Am I zooming out to show you guys? I don't know if I even fixed. I had to have fixed that. Yeah, that looks fixed, I think. The other side. So yeah, so let's start going in. Like, come on, China, get it together, go a little faster. Like, I didn't want to speed this up too much, but I'm like, we're kind of regretting it. So right now I'm putting down a fancy label, and I'm gonna mark. Let me go to my notes and see what I wrote down. So I marked on Monday. I overslept. Oh my god. And I used this girl from Fox and Cactus. I can't tell if she's like the cotton candy girl or what, but I just love that girl. And then I used one of the square boxes. Kind of have a love-hate relationship with them. And I think I end up moving that. Maybe. But yeah, so yeah. That is a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. with an emoji, listening to the headphones, and I did that to mark. I had listened to some podcasts on the way to work, and I probably listened to podcasts while I was at work. I'm like, come on, let's see what else. I'm like surprised that I'm able to keep up with myself. Let's see. Okay, let's just go ahead. So I used one of the little things to mark that I was having issues with my computer at work. My computer was being wonky. Like, I started to archive my emails, and then I had them open, and then it just kind of like crashed my Outlook. And I work tech support, so I'm pretty familiar with how to deal with that type of stuff, and I had done so much troubleshooting, and it did not want to work. So I ended up having to get a new computer on Wednesday because Tuesday was a snow day here for us. It didn't snow more than like 3 inches. So then I used another I used a little thing, and I think that was to mark that I had a meeting. Yeah, so that I used the little foiled icon from the Wiggle, and I used that to mark I had a meeting at 1. And I think, like that day I just pretty much had, I deal with onboarding. So, if you ever worked at a company where you get a corporate laptop or a corporate cell phone, I pretty much do that type of stuff and like hand that out. I work in IT. And then I had been wireframing for work. I'm starting to work on some web development projects, which is like my passion. It's what I want to do career-wise, so that was a lot of fun. I used a fancy label and a box icon to mark that I had some Nordstrom delivered and I had Happy Mail. And then I used a Once More with Love Munchkin cooking to mark that I had made my HelloFresh, and the girl with the wine is from Fox and Cactus. So moving on to Tuesday, I had overslept again. I don't know by how much. I tend to kind of oversleep a little, almost like every day. So right now I'm marking that with a little thing. And then a Maru from Paper and Milk that's like sleeping on a pillow. I really love like pulling in stickers with the colors from the kit. That's a lot of fun. So I had overslept again, and then I used a fancy label, I think, to mark that it had snowed. I'm not sure. I think that's like the next thing up. Yeah, so I used an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark, a snow day. After that, I pretty much came home and I got to work from home. I left at like 12:30, and it was absolute madness, you guys. Like, not like I'm a crazy driver, but leaving at 12:30 in this area, I mean, usually there's some lunchtime traffic, but it should not have been like as bad as it was just for lunchtime traffic, and people were definitely like trying to get out of here, and they were trying to, just beat people on the roads, and that can be like such a pet peeve of mine. Like, it literally took me 40 minutes. Like, that's more than my commute time in general during rush hour. Like, if it wasn't rush hour, my commute is like 15 minutes, 20. And if I leave during rush hour, it's like 30, 35. So it's ridiculous. So it was not a fun time. So then I used the little like squared off quarter box and a girl from Fox and Pip on her laptop just to mark like working from home. And I also had to deal with like a bill that day, which was so annoying. And as you can see, I'm like trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I pick up the sticker and just like adjust the spacing so that way it's not as like tight. I think I like tried to make it fit, but girl, it's just not fitting. So you'll see that I'll eventually give up on that. But I had to deal with a bill. Felt like the worst daughter ever. Oh my god. College is expensive, guys, and all I can say, I'm so sorry if I like sigh in your ears, but all I can say is like, don't mess up your GPA, don't mess up your grades, because if you do that, you're gonna mess up your what do they call it again? FAFSA, your financial aid. So it's just so important to like stay on top of that stuff, understand like having depression, because that's pretty much what happened to me. But that's a story I'll probably tell another day. Like, maybe I can tell that story in my plan with me for the start of spring semester. Right now I'm currently enrolled in just 2 classes, and I'm so grateful that one of my classes today got canceled. I usually have a class that's like, I go to work and then I have a class that's like 7 o'clock at night. Usually we get out before 9, but it's still like a good 30 minutes away from my house. So yeah, it can be like draining, hence why my voice sounds the way it sounds. And yeah, if you want to know what my voice really sounds like, just go watch another plan with me or another video, because I don't sound this like but anyways, so yeah, right now I'm using my like sticker book. I found this munchkin that was like on a freebie. The munchkin's embarrassed. That's how I felt. My mom's just like the best mom. Like, she straight up just comes through for me every single time, and I just like wish all the time like I would just listen to her and listen to her wisdom. I mean, I'm not like super hard-headed or anything and like won't listen, but I just mean, like, I wish I would take her advice, like, the first go around instead of, like, struggling through stuff, because, girl. So, yeah. So then the next thing I think I marked was, I had a nap. Oh my god. I just, like, got off work, signed off from working from home, and went and took a nap, like, so, yeah. I had a nap, and then I think I used, like, a half box, or one of those squared off boxes you'll see in a second. Oh, that little bear sleeping is from Grin and Bear It. Oh, so I use a fancy label. Okay, I used a fancy label, and I had marked watching TV with my boyfriend with 2 munchkins from Once More with Love. And then the last thing I marked was planning. I don't know if I had, like, how I had planned. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I need to catch up on my 2019 planner, but we'll talk about that later. You guys will eventually see a flip through. Maybe I'll try to do some in a second. Work on some spreads, because your girl got like 6 months behind, and I'm still like a month behind in this planner, so that's life. So Wednesday, I used the planner. It was like a freebie from ScribblePrintsCo, but it was drawn by Mark from Once More with Love, but you can't, like, buy it in her shop. But yeah, I like the purple glitter. I think it, like, meshes well with the headers and all that. So moving on to Wednesday, that is a rounded quarter box, and I have, like, a munchkin from Once More with Love rolling their eyes. I didn't really have much snow to, like, shovel. There's, like, no snow on the ground, but it was just still annoying, and they don't really have, like, wipe snow off car type of munchkins. So yeah, so then I used a fancy label. It's the pattern fancy label. Love that pattern. And that's a sticker from my shop, which is not open yet, but is a hotcakes meal. I have a Mickey D breakfast. Oh, that hair in the corner is bothering me. I just saw that. It is a Mickey D's breakfast. Sorry, I'm so all over the place. It is a Mickey D's breakfast doodle that I made. Oh, I love hotcakes. In fact, now I want to get some tomorrow. But yeah, so that is drawn by me, by yours truly. And whenever I get my shop open, you already know I got you. So yeah, that is my McDonald's breakfast sticker. I had McDonald's breakfast that day. I got a coffee from McDonald's. I really love McDonald's coffee, like, but I love Chick-fil-A breakfast a little bit more. So if they could just, like, combine the two, that would be great. So then I cut down that square box and made it like a rectangle box. And I used a girl from Fox and Cactus. I don't remember. That's like the white-haired lilac girls, lavender girls, on a laptop to mark I got my new laptop at work. So I was just, like, doing transfers, like transferring my information from my old laptop to my new one. Sorry. And then this is half box from Toffee and Bananas to mark that, like, I had planned at work. I don't know how I did that, but somehow I did. And then I used, I white out this bottom line, because it doesn't go all the way across, which is kind of, like, annoying, but I used a, like, flat lay of a Plan With Me to mark watching Plan With Me's at work. So yeah, and then not much happened that night. I honestly don't remember. Like, I have to make it a habit to constantly write down what I do every single night, or otherwise, like, by the time it's like 4 or 5 days later, I completely forget. So I'm using this, like, kind of like a half box situation sticker from Once More with Love with a girl on the laptop. Just gotta use it to mark work. Sorry, I'm just having burps, like, so yeah, I had cut down the squared box again, and I'm gonna mark that I ate some pho for lunch. Up until, like, last month, I had not had pho, so I'm looking forward to the real deal. I used an emoji from Once More with Love. I mean, not Once More with Love. The Coffee Monsters Co. And then down at the bottom, I'm just gonna use, like, a half box to mark that I filmed a Plan With Me. like a half box flat lay situation, I think. And then I'm gonna use one of those plan with me flat lays, I think, to mark that I had filmed the plan with me. But like, look at how slow your girl's going. Oh, I used the flat box. Okay, I used the flat lay plan with me, and once again, these don't they don't go across the whole thing, so you have to like try to center it perfectly, which is like anyways, then I think I used a half box of something on a laptop. We'll see in a second. But so yeah, moving on to Friday. It was payday. I used the label in the spread. I mean in the kit. Sometimes I just do that just because. Oh, so that's the quarter squared off box. Cool. So you'll see in a minute. I want to make sure I tell you guys which sticker I use and where it's from. Okay, Fox and Cactus. So blue and pink cotton candy girl, I think. I love those. Like, I literally collect those. Like, I once posted on Instagram, like, I was buying up those stickers from the buy-sell trade groups, Fox and Cactus buy-sell trade groups, and then she always has, like, the vault open around, like, Black Friday, and I had once posted, I'm like, I'm collecting all the different haired girls, like, Infinity Stones, like, I'm Thanos, and I made Emma from Fox and Cactus laugh. So yeah, I love those stickers. And so then I put a rounded quarter box and another girl from Fox and Cactus on the laptop just to mark that I had worked. It was pretty slow. It was a slow day according to past China. And then I used a fancy label. I marked that, and then I marked filming a plan with me. I think that's kind of like podcast munchkins, but I don't have no podcast, so I used them to film, like, doing a voiceover. So I did my voiceover. I had to rush it, like, from my last plan with me, because I was going to my friend's house to see my best friend. So yeah, so here I am, finagling with that. I'm like, girl, just put it down and get it together. Look at this. Look at how many times I tried to fix this. Whatever. And then I used the quarter box, I think, and then I used these two stickers from Wonton and a Million. I think that's like the best friends sheet, but to mark that I had been reunited with my best friend. And then sorry, I'm like tapping on my desk to think. Then I used a little thing from the kit, and I think up next, yep, there we go. It was a Fox and Cactus rainbow haired Minnie Mouse ear girl. So pretty much that day went to the mall, and I had not been to the mall since like probably Christmas. Like, I don't want to deal with that. That should be fine now, but I just didn't want to go back for a while. But I went, and they had some like Disney ears on sale at the Disney store, so I was like, I have to have those. I forgot what they look like now. I'm gonna have to check. Did I get ears? No, I don't think I got ears. I don't know why I said I have new Disney ears. What was I thinking? No, it wasn't ears. It was like the little light up necklaces that you get at the park for like $20 when you go to Very Merry Christmas Party. It was a necklace with like Mickey heads on them. It was like $4, so I'm a bargain girl. And then the fancy label down below with the heart from the ScribblePrintsCo. Wiggle is to mark that we had Chipotle, and then I got Cinnabon. Whenever I'm with my best friend, it's like such a fiasco trying to figure out what to eat. She's vegan, I'm not, so I'm always like, can you just pick, because you have more dietary restrictions than I do. And she's like, I don't want to pick. Anyways, then I got Cinnabon, and then I used the little thing and the TV icon from the Wiggle to mark that we watched Cheer on Netflix, and I'm obsessed with Cheer. If you have not watched Cheer, you need to watch it, okay? So, and then I used the paper shire. I almost want to call it toffee bananas. The flat lays were from Paper Shower 2, and that Sleep In sticker is from Paper Shower. So yeah, but I used the two girls like eating, kind of just mark like we just hang out. We had some fun. We ate in her apartment. So yeah. So then I marked sleeping in on Saturday. Moving on to Saturday, marked sleeping in with a Paper Shower sleep in pillow. I'm so sorry. A lot of you guys are probably gonna yawn. If I make you yawn, let me know down below in the comments. Anyways, so I used a quarter rounded box. I'm like, how do I describe these? Box. Label. And a sticker from Once More With Love. Running, I had done like 3.10 miles on my like local trail. It was okay, but it makes my thighs like hurt because I'm not in shape. Anyways, then I used a little thing and a YouTube icon from Sadie Stickers from the Spark Pixie Hollow $2 Tuesday to mark that I had uploaded my plan with me. If you haven't watched it, go watch. Then I used a TV icon. Pretty much that day I watched Cheer on Netflix, and I think that was the only thing I had watched on Netflix that day. I didn't get to mark that I ate waffles with my boyfriend in the morning. Like, I messed that up. So yeah. Then I marked, I think I end up changing that, yeah. I moved that Fox and Cactus Girl, and look at how amazing that picked up. Like, what the heck. So I used some chopsticks. I think those are from Paper and Milk. I love those colors, that color of those chopsticks. And I had pretty much gone on a dinner date with my boyfriend that night. Went to a ramen and sushi place. It was so good. And then after we went to Whole Foods. I love going to Whole Foods. I was like, I'm going to get strawberries. I'm going to get grapes. I'm going to get guacamole. I'm going to get chips. Like, who am I? And then, so I used a girl from Fox and Cactus, grocery shopping. Then down below, I used a Once More With Love sticker of a milkshake. I had gone to Ben & Jerry's with my boyfriend. Well, actually, he got boba and I got Ben & Jerry's because they're like in the same shopping center. So yeah, and then I should move the planner up. I don't know if you'll see it. I used a Sadie Stickers Target icon with a bow. I'd gone to Target that night. There you go. And then down below, I really need to make some like day extenders or half day extenders. I used the Once More With Love. Munchkins watching TV. My boyfriend and I had watched Nightcrawler. It was a good movie. I'm probably like 4 years late to the party, but it was a good movie. So then, I don't know if I like the sleep-in pillows being right next to each other, but whatever. So then, on Sunday, I had slept in, and then, I watched some of my stores, what the heck? It's because I'm looking at the word Superstore. I don't know if anyone watches that show, but if you do, let me know. I don't like Jonah, and I want to hear your thoughts. So anyways, I watched SVU, probably by myself, because that's my show. And then I watched Superstore, so I just used the icon and I think an appointment label to mark that. Just all at once. And then, I'm sorry. Then I used a little thing and a donut from Once More With Love to mark that my boyfriend bought me a donut. He went with his best friends to help them look at a place to live together. So he got me a donut, and then I met up with my mom. That's a fancy label, obviously, and that is a sticker from Paper and Milk, a hamburger. I had met up with my mom for lunch. She had brunch. I had lunch because I had just had a donut. So yeah, I had a burger. It was good. And then I used the icon, the house icon, to mark that I had gone to my grandma's house. And then I used this squared off full box? No, not full box. Half box. I had, after going to my grandma's house, I came home, obviously, eventually, and watched Star Wars 2 and 3. And then the immediate next day, went to go see Star Wars Episode 9. So I've actually watched all Star Wars movies. I used to be a fake Star Wars fan, and now I'm a real Star Wars fan. but I used the R2D2 from Coffee Monster ScribblePrintsCo, and then the girl down below to mark putting clothes away, and it was from Fox and Cactus. And then we're almost done, guys. So then I used the Once More with Love munchkins to mark that I had seen my best friend as a highlight that week. And then I'm going to mark that I was able to register for classes for the spring semester because I had paid my balance for the fall semester, and I used the Fox and Cactus colored hair girl for that. Sorry. And then I used I used a fancy label, the fancy label and the icon for the TV to mark that The Bachelor had started that Monday. And I can't believe, we're almost like past a month of it starting, and it's been trash. So if anyone watches The Bachelor, feel free to comment down below and tell me your thoughts on that. So right now I'm just sprinkling the deco. Kind of wish I didn't have those date covers, but kind of like them as well. I just love deco though. So that's something that I'm gonna have to think about with going to a cloud, is because most of the inserts don't have enough room for deco and date covers, so we shall see. But yeah, right now I'm just sprinkling the deco all over the kit. All over my planner. Clearly, I'm too tired to function. But yeah, we're getting close to the end. Have less than 14 seconds left. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for putting up with me and watching this plan with me, because your girl is a mess. But I just love the way this kit turned out. Thank you so much.